Yo, what's going on, guys? So this is a part two of the first video I did. I got lots of reactions. Some butthurt people, some amazing people, some not so. And I just want to do a part two and elaborate a little bit more, go in a little bit more on differences and do a little versus city by city, which one will be better for you depending on two situations, just for like a short vacation or a longer stay. So in this city versus city, I'm gonna be talking about which city is cheaper to fly in, especially coming from Europe or America. What city is cheaper to base yourself in, depending on time, let's say a week versus like 2 months. What city speaks better English? What city is better for your needs? What's a funner city, of course? At what city is cheaper? Where's the better food? And and we're gonna conclude it and we'll figure out what city wins. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And you return and hit that like button for everybody else. Hit that like button. But most importantly, hit that subscribe button. Support the channel. So we're gonna start with which airport, what international airport would be cheaper going from Europe and America. Especially coming from Europe, especially London specifically, which as far as London has probably the best flight routes and paths in the world. So flying to Kuala Lumpur is pretty easy, but it's not as much options. So for instance, going from London, you have Malaysian Air, and they go direct, but that's pretty much it as far as direct. There's a lot more stopover flights. So for instance, your Middle Eastern Airlines, your Etihad, Qatar, Emirates, which are great options. Or you got your other airlines, European Airlines, you got your British Airways and stuff like that. As far as Bangkok, there's a lot more direct flights. You got your Air, you got BA used to go there, but they've changed that. They partnered up with Qatar, and you got Thai Air, which goes direct, right? So again, coming from Europe, for me, I've done both. I've done direct with Ava Air, and I've done a stopover with Middle Eastern Airlines, and 100% stopping over is so much better. Again, if you short and you can sleep on planes, then you go for direct. It's a lot easier, obviously. But if you're tall, you can't really sleep on planes. You want to stopovers. You want to break off that flight time. So, for instance, from London to Bangkok or Malaysia is like 12 hours, and you need that break off time. But anyway, the cheaper airport to fly in and the cheaper country to fly in is actually Bangkok, right? The several times I've been to both places, it's a lot cheaper to fly into Bangkok coming from Europe and coming from America too, like in New York, Texas. Coming from like Florida is a lot more trick up because you have to do a couple of stopovers in order for you to get into Asia. But it's cheaper definitely to fly into Bangkok. And Bangkok just got better routes. So I saw people in the previous video saying, the location on the map, Kuala Lumpur is better. No, I'm talking about coming from Europe. Have you ever been in Europe and traveled to Kuala Lumpur? It's a lot easier to travel to Bangkok from London and Europe. So depending when you want to, how long you're going for, and depending on your needs. So if you want an all-round time, you want to be able to get around in Asia, and you just want to, or you don't have time to get around, but you want to do some fun stuff. You want to be able to hit the beach. You want to hit some islands, but you want to have some city fun. Then Bangkok would be a better option. It's a very chaotic, very busy, but it's a better option. Just much more things to do, and it's just beautiful temples, nice people. I would say Bangkok all day. But if you go into Asia, for instance, going to Malaysia as a foreigner, as coming from Europe or America, you got 90 days visa, so you're there for 3 months. So if you can get like 2 to 3 months, then definitely base yourself in Kuala Lumpur because it's a lot cheaper living wise, and it's just a cheaper country. So and it's just as easy to fly around to explore Asia. So if you want a cheaper budget style to spread for a long period of time, then definitely Kuala Lumpur is a better base if you're going for longer period. If you're going for a shorter period, I'll say Bangkok. What city speaks better English. Both speak good English, but a lot of people in the previous video got really butthurt about this, especially you people from Malaysia. Boy, you got really sensitive with this. But hey, yes, in Malaysia you speak a lot more English, better English actually, and a lot of people speak English more than Thailand. Happy. But I'll specifically talk about Bangkok. As a foreigner, you go to Bangkok, you're not gonna have any trouble. So don't be put off because you can't speak Thai. Pretty much everyone speaks English. You go to stores, you go to restaurants, people speak English. They don't speak fluent English, but they speak English. So it's easy for you to navigate and get around and do what you got to do, right? So either or, you're gonna be fine, right? But if you're leaning, if you're going for Asia for the first time and you want to pick out of the two cities and you want somewhere where they speak better English so you can navigate yourself easier and it's more of an easier transition into Europe, coming especially from America or Europe, then Kuala Lumpur is better because they speak more English. And again, needs, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for all-around party, history, culture, good food, things to do, you know what I mean, party, then Bangkok. You can never go wrong with Bangkok, man. Bangkok's a fun city. Crazy, but fun, right? Kuala Lumpur is also very fun, spread out fun, but there's lots of stuff to do. Chinatown's a big hit for me. I love Chinatown. And yeah, Kuala Lumpur is dope, but there's just a lot more for me, a lot more to do, a little bit more crazier. I mean, come on, getting that boat on the river in Bangkok is absolutely fantastic at night. If you could do that, it's amazing. Have dinner on the boat. So for me, I like Bangkok, and there's a lot more things to do in Bangkok, so I would choose Bangkok. But again, it depends. If you want a longer stay, and you want to just base yourself for like a couple of weeks, then move on to somewhere else, then Kuala Lumpur is also a good choice. You can never go wrong with Kuala Lumpur. Both places are pretty safe, but I think Kuala Lumpur safety is a lot better. It's very safe, very, very, very safe country. Also very clean. It's a lot cleaner than Bangkok for sure. What's the funnest city? What's the funnest city? I mean, hands down, I mean Bangkok. It's the funnest, funner, crazier, chaotic, busier. But keyword, we talk about funner. It's a lot more fun than it is in Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur is dialed down a little bit than Bangkok. So if you want to experience some Asian fun, some real good fun, definitely Bangkok. I choose Bangkok. Again, too, whatever you're into, you know, you pretty much can get in Bangkok. It's a crazy place. But again, if you're into normal things, like I'm into normal things, you can still have an amazing time. Like I have friends in Bangkok, and they always show me around. They always take me around, and it's always amazing time. I've been to Bangkok 4 different times, and every time it's been amazing. And that's a great 4 out of 4. That's a great record. Kuala Lumpur, I've been there twice, and first time was second time was good. I mean, so it all depends on what you want. If you want fun but also chilled, then Kuala Lumpur. Big thing too, Kuala Lumpur is cheaper than is a cheaper city than Bangkok. Bangkok's getting really expensive actually, as far as Asia, that part of Asia. So food, good old food. I mean, again too, my previous video, a lot of people in Kuala Lumpur talking about Malaysia, period, they got a little sensitive, a little butthurt. Again, too, this is my preference, right? This is me. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me, what I like, right? Malaysian food's amazing, great cuisines, different cuisines. The great thing about what stands out about Malaysian food is it's a fusion mix of Malaysian, Chinese, and like Indian. So you can get fusion mixes, or you can separate and go to different parts of KL, or whether you can find different types of food. But there's a lot more range of food, whereas Thailand only has the Thai food, obviously. But Thai food always still wins. It's my favorite Asian food, and there's no better food as far as Asia than in Thailand. I mean, I've tried many Thai restaurants in other parts of the world. There's nothing like eating in Thailand. Amazing. But again, to both places, man, you gotta have a strong stomach. So it's your first time in Asia, make sure you take like stomach pills, so you could get upset. Again, and if you're not into spicy food, Thai food is pretty spicy. But the good thing is, because there's a lot of Western people coming into Thailand, they have on the menu, they really bring down the spice. But Malaysian food is also spicy. But in advance, you know, you could bring down the spice to normal. But if you're not into spice, then both countries have a pretty spicy food, so you gotta be beware of that. But food wise, I'm leaning to Bangkok for sure, and Thailand. Period. Wise, of course, you have all the chain. It's very westernized. Those places, you got a westernized place, and you got a local style restaurants. But why would you want to come to these countries and get Western food? You want to get their local foods, right? So try the Malaysian foods, try the Malaysian cuisine, try the Thai cuisines, of course. Like I said earlier, by spicy, just be careful with that. And street food versus street food, this is a tough one because Malaysia's got some amazing street food, especially in Chinatown. Keep it mentioning Chinatown. Go to Chinatown, you get some amazing food. But for me, I lean again to Bangkok because Bangkok street food's incredible. I mean, all parts of Thailand incredible, and also the street markets, man. The markets, they got so much good food, so different types of food in the markets. And it's got so many markets in Bangkok, a food market. So I'll lean to Bangkok again. I mean, this is not down in either city. Either city is amazing. Both places, both countries is amazing. This is just my preference and what I would lean to, especially knowing what I know now. If I was a first timer traveler to Asia and I wanted to, out of these two cities or two destinations I wanted to choose, I'll 100% choose Thailand. It's a lot busier, chaotic, but it's just all round. You get all round. Whereas in Malaysia, it's an all round also, but it's just I would lean to Thailand. And as far as two cities, I would lean to Bangkok. But again, too, all depends. Let's say you want a family holiday. Definitely, if you want a family holiday, you want a more quiet and not as chaotic, then you definitely should go to KL. Go to KL, lean to KL, as KL is a lot cleaner, a lot less chaotic. And a lot of people speak English, especially if you come from Europe, and it's very safe. Both places are safe, but KL is a lot safer. So definitely, if you're family, or you going as couples and you want more chilled experience, definitely KL. If you're solo or couples, or you go in this group of friends, you want a time to remember, build some crazy memories, then you go to Bangkok. Again, too, beware. Bangkok is crazy. You get into a lot of crazy shit. So always be careful. Be aware. Also, drugs is illegal now out there. So even more, be careful. Be careful with that. Like I said, outside of the two, it just depends on your preference and what you're after. But again, too, don't care what you guys say in the comments. It's my experience and my view. If I had to pick one more trip, and it's going to be my last trip, and I said, and I have only two options of Bangkok and KL. I'm choosing Bangkok all day. Disclaimer too. So you single guys, you might love Asian women or just love Asian culture and blase. And I mean, as far as women wise, the Thai women they're absolutely awesome. I mean, there's crazy women everywhere, everywhere you're gonna go, in all parts of the world. But I mean, as far as it just more feminine, and just as far as just look after their men and just they really go above and beyond, I'll lean to Thailand again. Thai women are incredible. Women, keyword women. I'm talking about women, right? Females. Out of Malaysian and Thai women. If you wanna, I hate to do this, no disrespect. Also, I think Thai women are better looking as well. So, I mean, you come after me if you want, but it's my preference. Thai women are a lot more prettier and cooler, and a little bit more cultured. They like it, they like different cultures and they're into different cultures. So, and again, religiously too, there could be religious barriers again too. In Malaysia's they're more Muslims. So depending on your religious background as well, that could come into play. So again, women wise, man, definitely lean to Thai women. That's me. But anyway, in conclusion, what city wins? Part 2. And do I give KL no disrespect? You KL a lot of credit. KL is an amazing city, clean, easy to get around. People speak English. Great food. People are nice enough. Beautiful women. You got Thailand, super fun, lots of things to do, very chaotic. It's pretty polluted, lots of pollutions, pretty dirty. Women are beautiful, food's amazing. Then you easy to travel within and around. As far as hitting different islands, cheap flights. I mean, both has cheap flights. So again, too, depends on what you want. But I lean into Bangkok all day. I be leaning to Bangkok. Sorry, but no disrespect to KL. KL is a fantastic city too. And it all depends on what you're looking for. If you want me to go in more about this, hit me in the comments. If you want me to talk about specifically about something, hit me in the comments as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And oh, I forgot to add safety wise, both places are pretty safe, but KL is a lot more safer. So if you're your first time traveler and you want to be a safe all-around trip, I'll say consider going to Malaysia, go to KL. I hope this helps. So I hope this video helped. And if you found this video helpful, if you need any more recommendations, any more tips, just give me a shout. Please support the channel. Hit that subscribe button so I can bring you more of these videos to help you navigate to new countries and new destinations that you thinking of going or want to go to. So till next time, peace.